पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। वाव!
The Gangasagar Mela 2023. Lakhs of devotees, yatris, pilgrims will converge here at Gangasagar, the confluence of the river Ganges, the holy Ganges, and the Bay of Bengal. A holy site where around Makar Sankranti, sadhus, saints, devotees, pilgrims, yatris will all take a dip in the holy waters, and massive arrangements are being put in place by the West Bengal government to ensure that this gathering of lakhs of people passes off without any incident. Now, one of the major challenges of organizing a festival like this is housing and sanitation for lakhs of pilgrims, devotees, and sadhus who will converge here. The West Bengal government has organized massive scale temporary housing, which includes toilets for proper sanitation and bathing areas and a sleeping and resting area. Now, these hutments have come up here at Gangasagar to ensure that people have a proper place to stay while they are at the pilgrimage. Along with hutments to stay, the government is also focusing on proper sanitation for the lakhs of pilgrims, devotees, sadhus, and which is why they're also setting up temporary toilets in all these hutments that have been built so that there is proper sanitation at the Mela site. One of the prime attractions of the Gangasagar pilgrimage is the Kapil Muni Ashram. Now, this, of course, is a centuries old site for worship, and as devotees take a dip at Gangasagar, they also offer puja at this temple, and massive crowds are expected here too, which is why all the arrangements that are being made for this Gangasagar Mela are also focusing on crowd management around the Kapil Muni Ashram. One of the major challenges of organizing a festival on this scale is managing the crowd. How do you manage a crowd of lakhs moving from one place to another using different modes of transport, water transport, on foot, and of course road transport? All of that from the time the pilgrims arrive in Kolkata till the time they take a dip at the holy Ganga Sagar. Every movement will be monitored through CCTV cameras, and they will get all the feed of all those cameras at this mega control room set up to monitor the festival. All of this will be monitored here on these screens, and then of course they will also have a giant screen where the CCTV footage will be monitored by officials from this mega control room to ensure that everything passes off peacefully and every place is covered under the CCTV cameras for monitoring and security purposes. Mela, what arrangements have been made? Could you tell us in brief?
See, the arrangements for Gangasagar Mela 2023 started well during June and July months, and then the initial meetings between the different departments, which are coordinating, which are working in coordination in unison, as in PHE, PWD, IT, transport, and our own district administration, police, then Zilla Parishad, Gram Panchayat. All these departments are functioning in coordination. So that time field visits started. That time joint visits started at various points. As you all know, this Mela, the initial points are Otram Ghat, and then you come to from Otram Ghat you come to Lot 8. Lot 8 is in Kagdeep, and then from Kagdeep you take a launch or a vessel which brings you to Kuchubadi, and then you take a vehicle to come to Sagar Island. So as you see, this is a big journey involving, and so major departments are involved here. Especially, I mean, I like to mention irrigation department, as most of the as the dredging has started from 1st of November and it's complete by now. So because of this dredging, we will be able to get more than 18-20 hours of navigability, which helps us for more movement of launches and vessels. So which helps us in transporting more pilgrims, and it helps us in reducing the waiting time. The number of pilgrims we expect this year, as last 2 years have been COVID years, so we expect that more number of pilgrims will be coming this year. Hopefully more than 30 lakh pilgrims we expect, and the number of officers, as in a lot of senior officers and from the district, each and every officer is involved in this preparation, right from Outram Ghat to Sagar. There are a number of points, each and every officer of this will be involved, as in, and the number of senior officers will be coming for monitoring.
The two main areas of crowding will be the Kapil Muni Ashram, which you can see in the background, and of course the area where people will take a dip at the confluence of the Holy Ganges and the Bay of Bengal. The government of West Bengal says they've spent massive amounts of money and put in a huge effort to ensure every pilgrim who arrives here has a place to stay, has toilet facilities, and is also importantly covered under an insurance scheme. Also, with the Sagar Arati, E-Snan, and several other additions to the Gangasagar Mela, the state government is now demanding that the Gangasagar Mela be also declared a national Mela. With camera person GD Shankar at Gangasagar, West Bengal, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.